bunch of mainly they were mainly presidents, a lot of 36s mostly, some 40s, but they did add back the mother of pearls on the Daytonas with a lot of diamonds on the bezels. They did a lot of baguettes. Um, what else could I think
Did
of?
you see the gold Deepsea? That watch looks ugly.
So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about on here. There was two things actually that caught my eye and it interested me. And I know one of them there's going to be a lot of how can I say this? Mm, bad feelings on what I'm going to say because a lot of people are going to think the watch is ugly, but I think it was an emblematic watch from Rolex and it was the discontinuation of the Yacht-Master II. For effects of South Florida here in Miami, that's a very used watch. It was a watch that was very hot at one point. Okay, it was the biggest casing that Rolex made.
First watch I ever sold you.
First watch you ever sold me was a yellow gold Yacht 2. And they discontinued it. They're not gonna have it anymore in their lineup. I don't know if it's a mistake because I feel that there's a lot of people that don't wear this watch outside of Miami. So I don't know if it was a mistake, but for effects of South Florida, I think it's a mistake. I think it's a watch that was actually used a lot down here. And I think it's a watch that is going to be missed by the South Florida community. I don't know what you think,
I
Malcolm.
agree with you.
In your 15 years, you would say that you've sold quite a few Yatus.
Of course.
You know, the steel or the two tone or the all gold. Um, they first made them, with yellow hands, then the blue hands, and then the yellow Mercedes hands. So I think for effects of South Florida, that watch is going to be missed. Now, the other thing that Malcolm was talking about was they brought out an all gold Deepsea. I mean, I just have one word for it: yuck. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but it is Rolex. Sometimes it's hard to go against such a big company, but I think popular opinion is going to say that that watch is not going to sell. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a tough watch to sell in steel. And in steel, any watch that's a hot watch will sell really well in steel. So you put it in yellow gold, it's going to be really hard to sell.
I agree. I mean, it is a watch that is very uncomfortable. It's extremely thick. And if it didn't sell in steel for, I don't know, 13, 14 grand, whatever they were going for, I highly doubt anybody's going to buy it in yellow gold. But who knows? Um, Also, they brought out, like I said, a lot of presidents. There's a lot of different models, especially on the 36s. Newer
I heard they
dials.
have the Jubilee band now on the 36 press, if I'm not mistaken.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but what they did bring and you brought to my attention is now they have Jubilee band on Sky Dwellers on the gold um, material on the Sky Dwellers. They have them rose gold, they have them yellow gold on the Jubilee band for a Sky Dweller, which before they would only make it on the steel.
Mm.
Um, Going back to the presidents, they made them in so many different styles. It's so complicated to even speak about it because there's so many different dials, so many different bezels with baguettes, round cut, uh, double roll. They really did put a lot of time in bringing out a bunch of new models for the 36s, some for the 40s as well. The other watch that they brought out a lot of variations for is the Daytona. The Daytona now comes in mother of pearl, which was something that was done in the early 2000s, Malcolm, if I'm not mistaken.
Even more recently though,
Even more recent.
I believe so.
So they brought that back and they combined it with the diamond bezels on the Daytonas, which I'm not mistaken one of the few Daytonas that would come in these diamond bezels was the Arabic dial ones that were the super rare dial, and then they would come with baguettes on the bezel. Then
They
finally,
discontinued that 126529. It
one
was the white gold Daytona that was selling for crazy money. I don't remember what the name was.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. The Le Mans.
So yeah,
The Le Mans. So the Le Mans now, instead of coming in white gold with the Le Mans dial, now it comes in yellow gold.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so they did discontinue the white gold, brought in the yellow gold. And then finally for this video, I'm going to tell you what my favorite new Rolex is. And without a doubt, is going to be that brand new rose gold President with a blue dial, factory diamond dial, blue, factory bezel, factory baguette bezel.
I didn't see it. That
It's
sounds cool.
sick. It's stunning, beautiful. Something like that, I know is going to be probably crazy over retail. Um, so we'll see what pricing comes out with these new watches. Uh, in the coming months. All right, guys, this is a little review of all the watches from me and Nochum here at Watchbucks. If you like these videos, please click like and subscribe. Arnaldo and Nochum. We'll catch you on the next one.